recording. Ooh, I do love that recording in progress lady who just likes to jump in. So I am doing a project called Toroko Gorge. I'm going to be doing endlessly generating looping poetry. I made a little video about that for anybody who wants some more background on how this works. I went into a lot of detail about it there. So for now, I'm gonna get the regular Toroko Gorge up for a minute and just kind of like show it off so you can know what this is. My Wi-Fi is being a little slow, so that's fun, as per usual. Actually, I think I might just screen share now so that we can get the code up. I have a Toroko Gorge template here that I'm going to open in Python. Okay, so this is Python that I'm opening right now. With Python files. Oh, I think I might have frozen. Oh, never mind. Okay. With Python files, you can't just open them in your computer. You have to go to the shell and then open it from there. So recent
What's
files.
the shell?
Oh, the shell is just kind of the face of the entire program. It holds all of the information inside of it. So when you go to the shell, you have to like specifically find what you were working on before and then get that up. And so what I was working on is Toroko Gorge. And here's where everything gets edited. I still have my my class Toroko Gorge thing here. I'm gonna leave my name in here. I'm just gonna leave the first of every word, I think. Because then it's a good example. We discovered last time that the program actually adds an S to any word or any verb you put. So if you put bites, it's gonna say bites with 2 S's in the actual program. So I think that's pretty funny. Getting rid of that. Oh, this is the thing that adds S. When it says variable S equals like little quote attached to any of the verbs that require S. So these two. Here are adjectives. All right, for any proper noun, I think I'm going to add Sarah as a proper noun.
So this is a little bit like Mad Libs.
Yes, this is the part where we can add any word we want. Oh, I didn't explain this very well in my video, but anything that's written in black here is something that I said in the video that we're not allowed to edit it. That's a little bit incorrect. We are allowed to edit it. It's just that the program would mess up if I did. So if I just happened to get rid of this thing that said style, the program would not run. I have to add that back in. But anything that's written in green here, say for text JavaScript, I can edit and then it will work properly. What makes it so something that I can edit that shows that is that there's these quotes around it. That means go ahead and edit this and then the program won't just die. The fun thing about Python is that I actually cannot use this to put this on the internet because it's designed to run on my computer. I wrote another code that is here. It's called, it's an adaptation of my friend's poem that I wrote in Python, and it only works if you have the specific program on your computer and then it doesn't run on the internet. But anyway, so another proper noun I'm going to use is Midwest Writing Center. Sarah, do you think we should have a ton of proper nouns or only a few?
I think it's really fun to like throw in people you know, but there's not a lot of people I know hanging out with us right now. So maybe not a ton, I guess.
Okay.
Although we do have Carter here nagging me. I've had my mic off so you can't hear him. So he may want to be included. It's unclear.
I'll put Carter. I'll also put Amy. That's my cat. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Amy.
Thank you. I'm very excited.
She's include a birthday message in this poem.
Yes. A verb we can put is wish happy birthday.
Yes.
I think we're good for nouns here. Or we can put audience members. There are people in the audience today.
Yes.
Also, these commas here let the program know that these are different people. So I was about to put a comma at the end, but then it just wouldn't really do anything. Something fun about coding is that you have to be as precise as possible so that the program doesn't get really confused and not want to do what you want it to do. So we've got spaghetti for a noun that has the at the beginning. Usually what I like to do for this one is just kind of look around my room and see what I see and put those nouns in it. So I guess what I see in front of me right now is my computer.
I have markers.
Markers, that's a good one. Oh, I put caps lock.
Markers.
I'm gonna put the Midwest Writing Center light bulb because I see that right now.
It's me.
I see some pillows. Those are things.
I obviously have lots of books near me.
Books are good.
Although, do they need to be singular or does it matter?
Oh, it'll add an S, so I guess I can get rid of the S in markers. So it can be singular or
caps
plural.
Markers.
Do you have another one, Sarah?
Is it the? Because I've got the kitty.
Oh, that's good. Kitty, not book kitty. Book, comma, kitty. So some more verbs that will accept one or more objects. So what I mean by that is that I have bite in here, which means that I can bite something. So I can bite some spaghetti. Sarah should probably not bite the kitty.
I will not bite the kitty.
I'm gonna change this to hug. I think that's a more positive one.
I will hug the kitty. So verbs. I know this audience for your particular project is a little older, but I'd like to define. We already talked about nouns. Those are people, places, things, or ideas. We got verbs, which is stuff that we do.
Yes. I also put in my video that we have 3 sections that was in writing, by the pronoun of very descriptive verbs. So as to depending on when you they're a little more specific than you're describing. So we've got hug. I'm gonna put knit because I like to knit.
How descriptive when you say descriptive verb?
What do I mean by descriptive? I guess my example would be like instead of saying walk or something like that, you could say you ran somewhere. You could say you shambled somewhere. So there's a lot of fun ways you can say walk.
Okay, I dig that. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna put draw. Sometimes these are a little funny because like if you wanted to say what I was thinking about was saying draw on, but because of the program, it wouldn't say draws on, it would say draw ons. Because it's programmed to just tack on S at the end and not put it specifically with the verb.
That's fun. Do you, I mean, it's crazy if you are like trying to understand it, but it's fun to play with language that way, I think.
Yeah. I'm really drawing a blank on verbs for some reason.
What other parts of speech do you need?
I like to put throw. I think that's a good fun one.
What about a more descriptive verb?
Yeah.
Like lob.
Lob is a good one.
All I could think before I said lob was whatever the people with javelins do.
Yes.
Just maybe not what I mean. That was my mouse. Everything is fine.
I had for the example when I used teal mice because I saw Melissa with a teal mouse and I thought it was very cool. Like a computer mouse. I think Ryan thought I meant like the animal, and I was like, no, it's okay. It's the fake thing, the plastic thing.
Either way, you know. Are we still looking for verbs?
Yes. Oh, for a command verb, that's like telling somebody to do something. I did like shamble as a command verb. Like shamble away. I think.
Get to shambling.
Yes. I'm gonna put by for this one. I just thought of that came to my head. So I think next we can move on to command verbs. So we're telling somebody to do something. So we've got jump, shamble. I like digest. We use that for one of ours.
That's a good one.
Ooh, maybe laugh. I'm trying to stick with like the positive ones that will get us these really good, funny sentences.
Yeah, like Mad Libs. Okay. Command verbs is what we're thinking.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What about dance?
Dance. I love it. Oh, okay. So I think next we're moving on to intransitive, which is a little hard, because that's a verb that does not take a direct object. I think the sentence that we generated with this one was like Ava's sit, because that's a sentence, but it's not specifying what I'm sitting on. It's just saying that I'm sitting. I think, what about scream? Or meow might work.
Yeah, I was just about to look it up, like, just in case.
Cat at school scream meows.
Grimace.
Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna put play. And then I think last one could be type. And then we have texture adjectives down here, which only require like one or two. So we had stringy.
Ew, that's kind of gross. I like it.
Yeah. This was the one for my class where it was specifically about food. We wanted to write a food one, and that got really funny. We used Baba Ganoush as one. So that created some really interesting sentences. So stringy, another texture, maybe like hairy.
Yeah, I always do like hairy or furry or fuzzy because I think that they can be so weird out of context. Like you don't describe much as hairy, furry, or fuzzy. It's really just like animals.
Or is encompassing, which I think is pretty fun. Um, I invited. It says choose texture. That just means that the program's going to go back up here and look at the texture adjectives and then put those in there.
Oh, cool. I was gonna say, is texture like a special Python word?
No, it's a special. I think it's for like. It means like for that it's going to add multiple adjectives. In the same sentence. So normally it would this program would just add one adjective in the sentence, but when choose textures in there, it adds two. I'm gonna go smooth. Maybe hot. It's been pretty hot.
Let's get gnarlier. How about sweltering?
That's much better than hot.
Smooth. What about like slimy? Yeah. Sorry, I upset myself with that.
Understandable.
I don't know how I do that.
I'm gonna do squishy. I feel like that's a good happy medium.
Yeah, much better. I don't know why slimy upset me so much. Just throw out moist and make it everyone's nightmare.
Yeah. I'm gonna do itchy because I have a lot of bug bites from yesterday.
I love itchy. I feel like it's like unassumingly visceral. Like you don't think it's gonna be, but like the second you hear the word, you start feeling itchy.
I think that I've had that a lot. I think one I don't think of that often is like funny. It's so simple, but it's something I don't think of often. Also, Sarah, I don't know if you want to learn about conditionals today, but we've got conditionals here.
I'm here for it.
So, this is an if-else statement. I see these in Python all the time. It means if one thing happens in the program, then we'll make this other thing happen. So the little note I put here is if this word is present, add this other word. Right now the word is ice cream. That's a holdover from our food one. So I'm gonna put in a random noun that I have up here. And that would be, I'm gonna go pillows. I'll have to make it pillow. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go kitty. I feel like I'd rather use a conditional with kitty. So if kitty is present, then we'll add this word to go along with it. Maybe angry, because my cat is angry constantly. That's her constant state of being, is angry.
Mine is Carter's constant state of being is needy.
That is good. I'll put angry, comma, needy. Also, for some reason, this section does not like to add a space. So I have to add a space here to make it work. When I ran it before, I put Matt as one of my words, and it was just combined into one big, cool new word, which, you know, is cool, but not exactly what I wanted. Oh, also, this down here is what Nick Montfort did to show like who did what next. So we don't really have a website yet, so I can't really put ours in, but I can just copy this kind of format here with the del A href and then whatever I have, and then make a new website and we'll be able to see it. So that is very cool. I have never done it before, but I'm gonna figure out how. There's one thing I also forgot is that I get to change the title of this. And so like that means at the top of the page it'll look different. So like this thing up here that says Toroko Gorge template, when it's on the internet, I'll be able to do that. I can't remember where it is. There it is. So it says title, Toroko Gorge title. What this means is title here means I'm going to set up a title, and then I write the title, and then I put this backslash here that says, all right, title's over. And then it moves on to the next thing. So that's how HTML works, is that you establish something, you say, I'm going to put this here, and then you put it there, and then you cut it off. So I'm going to make the title I'm going to make it MWC teaching artist. Right now, I'm going to add a notepad doc. really weird. Okay. So there's some things in the actual Python program that I can't put in the document itself. And I need to make it full screen. Okay. So I'm going to copy all of this, but not like the top part, because it says Python, and that won't make the program run on the interwebs. And then literally the only thing you have to do to make this an HTML document is, it's in that folder. Okay, whoops. Is when you're saving it, you just have to put MWC teaching artist.html. And then it saves as an HTML.
Oh, that's so cool. So now it's just a web page.
Yeah, so it's Microsoft Edge now. And I just open it in Microsoft Edge. And then we've got it. It says up here, MWC teaching artist plus cats.
Plus cats, because happy birthday, Amy.
Oh, whoops, I put the doc type HTML. So I'm gonna go fix that. That's not supposed to be in there. Whoops. Oh, wait, okay. It's this that's not supposed to be in there. I had to have a teacher do this for me. Whoops.
Now you're the teacher.
Yeah. I do the same thing, .html. Yes, I do want to replace it. And then hopefully, if I close out of this, it'll work. Maybe not. Technical difficulties have happened. It's okay. Okay, I just have to get rid of doc type altogether. This is it. I think that's Python trying to tell me that I'm working in HTML, and I'm like, yeah, I know I'm working in HTML. I swear this is going to be very cool when we finally get it to work.
Sorry, it was noisy for a second, but I want to confirm I have seen you do this, and I know it is very cool.
Thank you. I'm very glad. Huh. Why don't you want to work?
This is also something I really like about being live, which I suppose some people don't, but I really love that we can see the whole process of a thing. And so like when I go live, I'm often like stumbling, or I can turn my face on for this while
Sure.
I talk and you troubleshoot. Can you see me? Because I absolutely cannot.
I can.
Okay. I often stumble, like despite my best efforts and my best preparation and knowing my content, I often stumble, and I think that that's fine, and I think that it's kind of exciting. We go through life human. Like often being very poised, and when we're on display, and yeah. I think a really cool part about being live is that people can see the whole process, especially of being an artist, especially of being a teacher. And I think that's really, well, I value it a lot. And I think it's undervalued in a society that, with like social media and stuff, everything is prepared in advance and has no flaws. But art is about the trial, is about the process. And so if there are no flaws, like, is it even art?
Yeah. I also discovered what the problem is. So I forgot that these pound symbols, or hashtags as they're now known, are different. They mean something different in HTML than they mean in Python. So when I put them in Python, that means it's a comment and it won't show up in the program, and then Python just ignores it. But in HTML, it does pay attention to it. So then it's like, I'm not going to work. And
That's
it
so
should.
interesting. Do you see how much you're teaching? I know I am a really eager student, but I think it's really interesting.
It's nice to have an eager student. Why isn't this not responding? What the heck? As you can see, my computer is very slow. So what I have to do now?
They say slow and steady wins the race, right?
Yeah.
That's a thing.
I also discovered this is that when you save it, you have to put HTML when you save as, and you can't just put it for fun at the end of this, because then it like you can't like rename it to .html because then it won't, and it's sad. So this should work. It did.
Can you, I know it's going to go pretty fast, but can you read a little bit? I need to. Ava throws the spaghetti, pillows sit, Sarah sit.
So we've got Amy's
Jump the squishy itchy. The Midwest Writing Centers, throw the markers, dance the stringy fuzzy squishy. I love squishy as a noun.
blob the computer. Jump that tab already. Yeah.
I will absolutely knit the light bulb.
MWC light bulbs. Pillows sit. Sarah's draw the books. Oh, you're making a book. You're drawing it. Carter throws the spaghettis.
Carter.
I wonder if he would. I feel like he would.
He absolutely would.
What I like up here is that it just said that it said Carter throws the spaghettis, but then it generated again and it said Carter's throw the spaghettis. So it can do Carter plural or multiple like spaghetti, and it changes to make grammatical sense. Oh, here's an instance where I put audience members and I had an S at the end, so it put audience members.
Hugs, yeah. That's fun. You know, later today we'll have a lesson on blackout poetry, which I did for the first time yesterday. And it was really hard for me to try and figure out either like how to focus on my message or like making grammatical sense. And so I love that this understands how words work in order to make sentences, even if they're not the most logical. Because that was really hard for me to be like, well, I want this to make grammatical sense, but I have no idea what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think I can send this to you, Sarah. I'll email this to you.
Oh, cool. We'll post it.
Cool. So yeah, anybody
buy the computers. You know what? That sounds not unlikely. Dance the encompassing, smooth, sweltering, itchy. Ew, ew.
Carter's gonna buy the markers.
And Sarah's gonna grimace. Probably because I brought my cat to the store.
Honestly.
Amy buys the light bulb.
Yes. For her birthday. It's her birthday present.
Kitty sit.
Amy sit. Kitty sit.
Carter does hug the computer. Anytime I'm working, he lays down on it like a big spoon.
I love that. And Amy goes out of her way to avoid my computer. I bring her to meetings sometimes and she likes to jump out of my arms, but if her foot even touches the computer, she's gonna be like, no, I can't have it.
Audience members scream. Sarah buys spaghetti.
I wonder if there's a correlation there.
Audience members hug the books, then scream.
Yes.
Shoot, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I have sometimes set up so I'm right now on my laptop because my desktop computer doesn't have a camera or a microphone. but I have often set up my laptop to distract Carter from the desktop which I'm using. It only works about half the time.
Our cat at school likes to just walk across our computer
Mhm.
when we're watching a show. So like she'll in one footfall, she'll pause, mute, and rewind like 10 seconds. And we're like, how do you manage to do this?
All at once.
Yeah. Ooh, hairy fuzzy. I like the whatever is going on with stringy fuzzy and hairy fuzzy. I
I
think
really
that's
enjoy laugh the smooth sweltering.
yes. Midwest Writing Center sit. I like that one.
We do.
Marker
All of us.
scream.
Ava, why are you throwing the books?
I don't know. Maybe I'm throwing them to people who want them.
Oh, love it. Like a free for you.
Yeah. Like I'm
Carter
like
loves
Oprah.
the books. He does actually. If I'm not paying enough attention to him or he wants something, he will pull books off my shelf with his mouth.
Yes. I love that.
He is unfortunately very smart.
Amy likes to lick book covers. If it's got a dust jacket on it, she'll lick it. It's really weird.
That's weird. I like it.
We discovered
This is
that when I
so
came home
cool.
from school one day and she was just licking my Star Wars book. So yeah, that's about all I got. So I can send this to you.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. And then
Yes, of course.
for folks hanging out with us at home, we're going to have this up. I mean, it's going to be up forever on our Facebook and YouTube. But you can also access the rest of the information from Ava on our website, which is mwcqc.org. And let us know if you have any questions for Ava or want to know more about the Toroko Gorge program. I believe Ava said that it is free to the public to use if you know how to do it. Is that right?
Yeah. There's I can show you exactly where it says it. It says permission to use, copy, modify, and or distribute the software for any purpose with or without fee is hereby granted. You just have to leave this little section in there and then you can use it for whatever you want.
So if you take that section out, you're in trouble.
Yes.
And probably like breaking the law.
Possibly. Just don't take it out and then it's totally fine for you to use.
Yeah. Be a good art citizen and share the wealth.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to add about this program, about electronic lit, about why you love playing with words?
I just think electronic lit may be a bit of an unexplored genre to some people.
Absolutely. And I know that you have another program, which maybe we'll be able to record. Sorry, which maybe we'll be able to record later, where
but
you
it can
have,
be literally.
oh no, I see that our internets are not synced up. But anyway, we have your electronic version of Larissa's poem. I would love to see. Maybe we can stream that sometime.
On it at some point, really anytime. I've got it right here. It does look like my internet is messing up though, so
I would love to do that with you later if you're okay with that.
yeah, sure.
Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
For now, we will, oh, hi, Kitty. For now, I'll bring my face to you, I guess, if your face is here. For now, we will sign off. We will wish all of our friends out there in internet space a wonderful day and to write more light into your lives. I will be back at 11 with a new live video. I believe the next one will be from intern Naomi Fonseca. And it's animated. I'm excited about it. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us. Thank you so much, Ava, for that awesome
Yes, of
tutorial.
course.
And we'll see more of Ava on the YouTube page.
Bye, Sarah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.